The reason I'm filming this Q&A is because...
It's over 9,000!
Yay!
And my hair is all over the place. I have a scouter here somewhere.
Why don't you have it on right now?
Where is it?
I don't know. Where's
what
your
did I do with that scouter? There's a scouter here somewhere in this room.
Do you want to go find it?
I wouldn't know where it is. It's somewhere in this room, but I wouldn't know where it is.
It doesn't matter though, because you can see that it's over 9,000. The subscriber count is at least, and I thought doing a Q&A would be fun. I've never done this before, and I usually answer the questions in the comments, which is not a big deal, but I thought this would be fun. So let's answer some questions, shall we?
Okay.
Okay. I got them all on my phone.
And if people want to do more, I guess you could drop it in the comment of this video, and then maybe there could be a part 2.
Possibly. If you have a burning question you want to ask both of us. I thought it would be fun to do both of us because, and Buster too, but he's like sleeping behind us right there. He can't be bothered.
I can't be off.
Hi, puppy. Yeah, I thought it'd be fun to do both of us because I figure you probably have questions for both of us. So let's get to the first question. This one comes from Sage Arts. I asked this on Twitter, by the way.
Sage!
Hashtag ask Keirabug. So Sage Arts asks, Sage Arts with a Z asks, when did you start watching anime? Let's both answer this question. So I started watching anime when I was about 7 or 8 years old, and you...
I came home from 5th grade. I had just moved to the US. I didn't know what anime was, but I knew people watched Pokemon and I knew people watched Dragon Ball. And I came home and I saw Toonami was airing Dragon Ball Z, and that was like my first like real, I guess, taste of anime, that and Pokemon. Yeah. But it wasn't until 7th grade where I started watching Yu Yu Hakusho on Adult Swim in the late night Toonami. That really hooked me, because then I started watching, you know, your starter pack weeb shows, Inuyasha. I tried Naruto. I never really got into it as a kid. Cowboy Bebop, obviously tried, got an Outlaw Star, and I was hooked. But Yu Yu Hakusho was my actual gateway drug. Those
were some of my favorites too, like Trigun, Outlaw Star, stuff like that. I started watching it because, well, there was like, you know, Dragon Ball and Sailor Moon and stuff like, and Pokemon and stuff like that. But I really got into it because my sister was dating a guy at the time. She's like my way older sister.
A weeb?
And he was a little bit of a weeb, okay? And he would come over and he brought like a whole duffel bag filled with just like obscure anime titles. And they were like really just like all over the place with the titles. And they were just, it was just a duffel bag filled with VHS tapes. And I watched all of them. Some of them were quite inappropriate for my age too. Actually, most of them were.
One time I found a duffel bag of VHS, but it was all porn. It's a true story. It was inside a tree outside my neighborhood.
Wow, that's really, really
like literally, it was just inside a tree. And I was like, oh, what's this? So I grabbed it, came back home, and I was like, oh my god, this is all porn.
Oh my gosh.
I was like,
did you watch it?
I was like 11. Well, I had to see what it was. I was like 11. So
oh my gosh, you didn't know.
Just in a tree. I mean, I watched porn, but like it was just funny because it was just a bag of porn in someone's tree. Yeah. My theory is that someone was like basically trying to hide it from our parents and just like ran down the street a couple houses and threw it into that tree.
So weird.
After that, that tree became a hiding spot for everything. We would put our basketballs in there, our bats, stuff that we didn't want to like carry with us, but we'd always play with.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyways, okay. Let's move on. Scare You Forever.
Scare You Forever.
Scare You Forever. Okay. Asks, what got you into Dragon Ball / Pokemon?
Well, Pokemon, I remember everyone was playing in elementary school. Everybody had the cards, but I was new, I was poor, didn't really get into it. It was this kid named Cody. Cody Pettigo, that's his last name. I remember his name. He had the red version and the blue version of Pokemon because I guess he was rich.
Yeah.
And his parents got them both. And I was like, oh, cool, I can't afford it. And he was like, you can borrow my red version. And it's funny because I took it home. The first thing I did is I deleted the save data because I didn't know about it. I was like, oh yeah, new character. But like because I deleted the save data, he was like, you can just have it. Wow. So I got into Pokemon like that. Next step was Pokemon cards, and well, I already have to get into the story of that.
Yeah.
Dragon Ball, like I said, I came home from school. It was on TV. It's funny because I remember people always talked about Dragon Ball. I was like, no, that's lame. I don't want to watch it. And then I watched it, and I was like, this is freaking awesome. They're yelling. They're glowing. They're fighting. They're shooting beams.
So I got into Dragon Ball because it was on, I think it was on Toonami when I was 7 years old when I watched it. I don't know if it was Toonami yet, I don't know. But I got into it because like me and my brother used to watch it together. And then for Pokemon, it wasn't until 3rd grade, so I must have been 8 years old, that I just noticed everyone was into this Pokemon thing. I was like, what are these cards? What is this Pokemon thing? Like, why are people so into it?
It was this Charizard that everybody wanted, but was basically like the gateway.
I didn't know about that. I had no idea. All that happened was people were really into this Pokemon card game, and I wanted to know what the big deal was, like literally everyone. So I asked my classmates, and I was like, what is this? And they're like, it's Pokemon cards, go to the store, get them. And so whenever I went to like EB Games then I saw the, you know, booster packs or whatever, and I asked my mom if we could get it. She said no for the longest time, but I really wanted to like be in the know, so I asked her again and again, and she finally bought me and my sister 2 booster packs, 1 each, and then my sister pulled a Charizard and I pulled a Blastoise, so it was history after that.
First 2 packs pulled literally the most desirable cards in the base set as kids.
So after that, it was like I didn't really desire much more, but we did have more Pokemon cards, and I actually remember I had a whiteboard as a kid. That was our toy. Like, we didn't have like toys, but we had a whiteboard, and me and my sister loved that thing, and we grabbed the whiteboard, took it outside, taped some Pokemon cards to it, and said, we're selling these Pokemon cards. We only taped the non-hollows.
Okay.
Yeah. Otherwise, we had a whole box of them behind the counter, and yeah, it's our version of a lemonade stand.
I knew the story, but I thought you were for some reason gonna say you had this whiteboard. It was like, I'm not buying no Pokemon cards. Just draw them. It's the same shit.
No,
draw them. It's the same shit.
I needed those Pokemon cards. I would trade with neighborhood kids too. It was so much fun. That's how I got a Japanese Misty Gyarados one time. Okay, next question. Will you and Dino ever play Pokemon Duel against each other? This comes from Sage Arts.
I play it nonstop.
I started playing the first day, and then
she missed out though, because she missed out on the sales and all the many gems you got at the beginning.
Oh.
Yeah. You missed out like probably 2,000 gems by not playing the first week. Oh. But she has it.
I have it. It's on there. Against each other, probably not, because he's way better at it than I am, and I would just lose, so it would be no point.
You gotta get better.
Okay, Chris Hatley asks, if you could go on any dream vacation, where would you go and why?
New Zealand.
Why New Zealand?
Because Lord of the Rings.
Me too! However, okay, if it's a dream vacation, probably, yeah, New Zealand.
Because everything else is kind of cliche.
Because it's so beautiful.
Like, we live in San Diego, and it's like, where do you want to go? Like, Hawaii and stuff? I'm like, this is basically Hawaii. Like,
I still want to go to Hawaii,
palm trees and like beaches and stuff.
Like, I would love to go to Hawaii and go on like a Jurassic Park Jeep or something and go through the, you know, Jurassic Park place that
my only problem is like every single place in the world to visit, it has to be something exotic, otherwise it's no different than what we live in already.
That's true.
First world problem.
That's true. We have beautiful beaches here, but there's more than just beaches out there.
Yeah.
You know, I would love to go to Hobbiton.
Yeah.
Is that how you say it? Well, the Shire.
The Shire.
Yeah. I would love to go to the Shire.
England would be fun too.
England would be fun if I could go to the countryside. I really want to go to like the countryside of Ireland. I would love to go to Iceland. But those are just like really weird vacations to plan.
My only problem is I'm a giant vagina when it comes to flying. I don't like flying.
Yeah.
The only reason why I don't travel is because I don't like flying.
Yeah, at this rate we'll never get to Japan even.
If I didn't, I would probably go out like every other week or something. But
I know, I would love to go to Japan so much, but I'm also kind of afraid of flying. Not the act of flying itself, but I get severe motion sickness, so I'm actually kind of scared to go on long flights.
Yeah.
Okay, RedX842732230 asks, will you ever stop collecting Pokemon cards? Never! Never. No. Are you serious? No. Okay. Sage Arts asks, Pokemon or Dragon Ball?
Oh god.
That's hard.
It's an easy one for me. It's obviously Dragon Ball, but it's It's unfair to ask that question, to be honest. 'Cause
It really is.
That's like saying like, oh, do you like water or food? Well, they're both kind of required and needed for me.
Water or food, Pokemon or Dragon Ball?
Yeah,
That's a
like,
funny comparison.
They're both complete opposites, so I can't answer that question, but
I wouldn't say they're opposites, but they both, for me, have like, they were both an integral part of like my upbringing and the lessons learned through Pokemon and Dragon Ball.
Yeah.
It's just, it really raised me.
Yep.
And it raised my like thought process and all that. And you know, I want to be the very best like no one ever was. So, okay. Callum Holden asks, what made you both want to start creating YouTube videos? Ooh, I wonder this about you.
I used to have a podcast in college that was like pretty successful, and like I was like really proud of it. I did it on a weekly basis. Started from like literally having 1 to 2 listeners to actually like 40,000 on a week.
Oh wow.
And then the company
I didn't know this about him.
The company that hosted the podcast went out of business. Didn't say anything, just completely died. Server shut down, no information. And then that's it. Basically, it was like how YouTube could disappear again tomorrow, anytime. This company just disappeared, and that was it. And like after I stopped doing it was like I always had this empty feeling of like wanting to create, because like if you go, you know, on a weekly basis creating multiple times and then you stop, it's like something is missing. So when I moved out here, I met a bunch of people like Jericho, Team Art, Syndicate, and I found out that this world exists where you can basically make videos around video games, you know, anime or whatever, and there's a community that exists. That got me into it. And then like once I got a small taste of it, it like just kind of like brought me back to the college days when I was doing the podcast, and then here I am. I can't stop it. It's like the
You're
trick
a creator.
or the question you want to ask someone is like, it's like, if you get $1 million or $10 million from the lottery, would you still do your job? And the answer for me is yes, because like no matter how much money I was, for example, to make in YouTube, I will still do YouTube just because I need to create and like be in this world, because like it's like my outlet to existing, I guess. Like I love being
expression.
in it. I love consuming it. I love producing it. I love interacting with it. So it's like, this is my life.
Yeah, so I guess for me it's not as interesting as that, but I just need to create as well. Like and it's not necessarily just YouTube. I need to do other things too. Like I need to write, whether I share it or not, but I need to like do something to where I'm creating something, because I went for so long in my life without really creating anything. And I used to draw as a kid, I used to sing as a kid, and I just need to express myself and in some form. And YouTube was something that I've been consuming since its creation. I've been watching YouTube ever since 2005, and I love it. I love my YouTubers that I watch. I love their lives. I love watching what they create, and I've actually always wanted to make videos on YouTube and try it out and see if I like it. And it wasn't until I met him that I actually, you know, grew the balls to do it. So
Just balls. Pure balls.
I grew figurative balls.
Hashtag pure
and
balls.
finally made a video, and I'm happy because it's actually a really great outlet for self-expression. It's not the only outlet that I want to do, but it's definitely a great starting point. Okay, so next question from Elijah, aka DFrizzle27. I love that name. If you could live in any fictional world, which would it be? Ooh, I like this question.
Hunter, easily, hands down. Because Nen is awesome.
It's dark.
Yeah, but ignore the Chimera and stuff, you're fine. Dude, imagine what you can do with Nen. Nen literally is a definition of you can do whatever the hell you want in life. That's like the message you get from Nen.
I kind of like the Harry Potter world, to be honest.
Oh, Harry Potter world is cool and all, but Nen, you can literally create your power around anything. You can do whatever you want. That's why I like Hunter.
So is Harry Potter though. It's magic.
Until Voldemort shows up.
Okay, well, the whole world isn't like that. It's like, and he gets defeated anyways. We know this happens.
Hey, spoiler alert.
What? Everyone knows this. So yeah, I think definitely Harry Potter. Or, I mean, oh gosh. As a kid, I really wanted to be Sailor Moon. But, I mean, that's basically you know, Harry Potter anyway, so.
Magic girls.
I just want to be a magical girl, to be honest, and do magical things and save the world from evil. So probably Harry Potter, because I feel like I could do really good as a witch. Okay, I'm losing my words.
Be sick.
I'll be sick and Lipoon. Who's a better singer? Me!
Buster.
Me.
Buster, he sings every morning.
No.
When he wakes up, he's all like, Would get him to do it right now, but he's like knocked out of sleep. And when you have a bowl in front of him, he's like always singing.
I'm a better singer though than everyone in this house. Although my cat is pretty good too. He definitely comes in second place.
Like that video one time where we opened up Pokemon cards.
At iJazzBros asks, what's your favorite color? Blue.
Blue, generic, green, blue, green, one of those.
Negro Saiyan asks, hey Rhyme and Kira, have you guys made YouTube your career or do you have actual jobs?
I used to have a job, but I don't anymore because I focus on YouTube now completely. I've been doing it actually for a year and a half now.
I would say that.
Full time, which isn't easy to do at first. But like once you can kind of like get your time management going and I guess channel and everything all together in terms of like the business side of it, it's very possible. And yeah, that's basically me. I'm 100% full time. As far as will I do it forever, YouTube doesn't last forever. That's the thing. This could last a year. This could last 10 years. This could last until next week. I mean, for all you know, YouTube can literally cease to exist, like the podcast company that I used to be under. My career right now is what it is, which is basically doing what I do now. When this ends, it's like you find the next thing, basically. What I'm gonna say.
But you're a creator through and through.
I'm a creator, exactly. So it's like even if YouTube ceases to exist tomorrow, I'll find something else to create.
You're good at talking to people.
Yeah.
And creating communities. Yep. Okay, so also, what's the kitty's name?
Meow.
Meow.
Literally, the cat's name is Meow.
Yep. That's his name.
So creative.
However, I call him Kitty a lot. So Meow
even
is
more creative.
Meow is his real name, but like Kitty is his nickname, and he answers to both. Okay, Effect Spore asks, have you guys ever traveled outside the state y'all live in?
Many times.
Oh gosh, yes.
Outside the US,
especially him.
Not really. I mean, I was born in Europe, if that counts, but normally, yeah, I do travel a lot. Well, I won't say a lot, but
Where's all the places you've been?
I've been, oh god, all over. New York, Indiana, Texas.
Texas?
I can't name it all off the top of the head. Like, I've been Florida. I've been all over the place when it comes to the States. It's just I don't really ever leave the States because long flights. Basically, if the flight is like an hour long, I'm cool with it. If the flight is like 2 hours long, I'm questioning it. If it's above that, it's like, yikes.
My cutoff is about 5 hours. If it's more than 5 hours, like that's really difficult for me, but if it's less than 5 hours, I'm totally fine. I can actually name all the places I've been off the top of my head. I've been to California, Nevada, Utah, Washington,
Russia,
and Russia. And I was at the
Which is a random one.
I was at the Paris airport for about 19 hours. So I guess that can count too. I've technically been to Paris, but not really. And yeah, that's about it. That's all I've been to. Oh, Indiana too, because I went to visit his.
Oh yeah, I guess Indiana for me too.
Yeah. Yeah, that's it. Have I been? Oh, I went to Texas too.
Illinois for me. I've been all over.
Okay. The Syndicate 78 asks, what is the longest word you know off the top of your head? Probably onomatopoeia. Just hey Arnold.
I can't think. Extravaganza. I don't know. That's the first word that comes to mind.
I like it. Okay. DBZ Steven asks, what was your favorite non-anime shows as a kid? That's really easy for me. Definitely Powerpuff Girls.
Identity.
Yeah.
The GOAT.
That was a good one too. I liked a lot of the Nickelodeon cartoons, and on Cartoon Network, pretty much just Powerpuff Girls. DBZ Steven also asks, have either of you heard of or played the app game Brave Frontier? No.
Yeah, I know what it is, but I'm not gonna play it.
Oh.
Only because, well, too many gacha games.
Oh, it's a gacha game? Yeah. No, thank you.
I think it's like one of the OG gacha games, actually.
Sam Ingram asks, do you play Dokkan Battle like Rhyme does?
She plays Best Fiends as much as I play Dokkan.
I play Best Fiends and Best Fiends Forever all the time.
As much as I play Dokkan, which tells you something.
It's kind of an addiction for me, so I don't have room for more addictions. Don't make me play Dokkan.
It's funny because people always ask, like, how does Keirabug feel about, you know, all the time he spent on Dokkan? And I'm like, well, she plays Best Fiends.
Yeah, I'm a little addicted.
She understands.
DBZ Guru 35 asks, have you thought of a co-op channel for Couch versus Games?
Co-op channel, we haven't really thought about it, only because we're still technically working both our channels. I have a second channel, which I'm not allowed to upload to. I get that question all the time. As far as why I can't speak on it. I just know it's there. My main channel is always gonna be the one that I upload on, and she's gonna upload on hers. And when we do, like, you know, our two-person videos, we'll just do what we do now. It's like, for example, I'm here with her, well, she'll be on mine when we do Pokemon openings. But as
I almost feel like the co-op, like if we were ever to do co-op gaming, it would probably be on my channel. Yeah,
and as far as like making a channel together, maybe in the future, if it ever gets to a point. But I also don't think I'm going to do that just because I do so many videos on my channel as is. And adding another
I'm not really a fan of like making new channels for stuff. Like I really like just one channel.
That's how I am too.
I don't think I would ever want to make another channel.
Yeah.
So that is it for the questions today. Ask some below if you have burning questions. Maybe I'll answer it in the comments or make another video. I don't know. We will find out in the future. But I hope you enjoyed this Q&A. And I will see you guys in my next video.
The next question is like, when's Rhymestyle going to get his haircut? Find out in the next episode of Dragon Ball Z.
Okay, bye.